Hello and good afternoon to you. I'm Neil from Bath Cars, and today's car is the Subaru Legacy. This is the estate model, and it's the GX with the premium pack on it. I think it's the premium pack. It's got leather and heated seats and dual sunroof and power steering, cruise control, front fogs, that sort of thing. So we assume it's got the premium pack on it. Put me right if I'm wrong. On the X plate, 2 owners from new, and basically part exchanged into a main dealer. Has been owned by somebody who owned a farm, so it's had that sort of farm life going on with it. Although it drives okay, it's got a tow bar on the back, but the electrics, twin electrics on there actually, so that's good news. It's seen some action. It's got some dings and some dents, and the bumpers are a bit scuffed up, and we've touched them in with some paint. But I mean, to be fair, it doesn't look too bad a vehicle really for what it is. Judge for yourself. It's not too bad, but it's not brilliant. So if you're looking for an absolute A1 minter, this one won't be for you, but it still looks a lot of money for the price I'm asking for it. So on the X plate, twin glass sunroofs, of which the rear one basically is electrically operated. It's got the roof bars. You've got a twin electrics bar on the back, as I've said, for dragging your caravan or your trailer around. All-wheel drive with the high and low ratio selector in the middle. So we'll just run round then and tell you the main things about it. So basically, this side is probably the better side. There's a little mark just underneath the rubbing strip down there. Sills look all pretty straight. So do the alloys. There's a scuff to the front bumper on that corner. The pads, I can see the pads quite easily. They look about half worn, and the tyres are Falcons, and that tyre's not too bad actually. That's about a bit better than half worn. And this is a Kumo, and he's not far off brand new actually, so that's pretty good. And the pads look fine in the back of there, so the brakes are all good. It all drives well, and I've done about 20 odd miles on it, and it didn't miss a beat. It was didn't overheat, transmission was fine, brakes were good, so it should be fine for going any distance back from here. As you can see on the bumper here, it's been knocked where it's had a caravan or something with a tow bar, and basically this area, the locality here, was quite nicely scuffed, so we just splashed it over with a bit of silver paint just to tidy it up. There's a little ding down there. There's a little ding in the door, and there's a scuff to the front bumper, again, which we've just flashed over. Although the bonnet isn't too bad, although there are two very small impressions at the front, very minor indeed. The glasses are good. There is one minor stone chip though, under 10mm in the driver's side, which is an MOT pass. That's not a fail. Tyre wise, this side, again, a Falcon, which actually has got plenty of tread to go on it. So better than half worn. And this one here is a Kumo again, and he's got plenty of tread, so the rears actually aren't far off brand new. Now what we'll do is go and have a look at the history and documents, and we'll see you back in a moment. Oh, I just spotted the ding in the rear area just on that C panel down the back there, on that quarter. So let's cut to the history. So welcome back. I suspect if you've got in there, or if I get my little panel sucker out, that might come out. In fact, we'll just have a crack at that now. Hello and welcome to the history and documents then for this Subaru Legacy 2.5 litre GX model all-wheel drive car, showing 2 owners from new. Previous keeper was a lady at Holly Farm in Axminster, which is down in Dorset, Devon Way, Exeter postcode. Reg date was 2000 October. And the last owner's had it since April 2004, which is always a good sign. Nice long level of ownership. Silver is the colour. 245cc is the litrage capacity, I should say. So yeah, 2 owners on the logbook. The MOT certificate is valid until September the 30th, 2013, and there were no advisory notices on that, which is excellent. So that's all good news. The documents comprise of all the owner's manuals and the owner's wallet. Okay, and there is a spare key in the envelope there, so we have two keys with remotes by the looks of it. Yep, that's it, by the feel. And then the service history is a very well documented history here. It looks like it's in the Subaru main agency till 22,000 miles, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4 stamps in the book there, and it goes to an auto centre at 30k, and then 37, and at 44. Oil, air plugs written there. Then back into the Subaru main agents for a 54k service, I'd imagine it's had its cam belt then, I would have thought. Maybe not, I don't know, it's not written there. Then Subaru 59, 64, 74, 81, Jeff Fowler Motors at 91, 95, full service and a timing belt there, done at 103. Yeah, it says full plus timing belt kit, antifreeze brake fluid, remote battery. Then again at 102, interim service. Fully serviced again at 107. Then again at 117, including air filter, remote battery, brake fluid, front pads, and a pollen filter again. And then the last service, in fact, what's that, another one there? Yeah, full service again at 125 with a pollen filter. And then another one there again at 134. So the last service was done on the 18th of the 9th, 2012. Rear tyres, remote battery again. He likes replacing his remote batteries, this chap, and brake fluid. So this guy in Chard was a very thorough technician, really, by the looks of it. He's written underneath the bonnet as well, which I'll show you everything that's been done. Probably took him as long to write neatly the things he'd done as it did to do the jobs, I should imagine. But there we go, that's what I like to see, a nice service history with books, spare key, V5 and all the bits. Let's go back to the car. Okay, I just seem to have pulled about 30-40% of that out, so it's not quite as bad as what it was. Okay then, so we've done the tyres and we've basically done we've done the history, so let's go on to the interior. So start with the boot actually. So rear wiper, that works fine in the high level brake light. In the back here there's a load liner, there's the leather centre headrest which has been taken out just so that you can see a bit better where you're going. There's the cover for the bin inside which I'll put in a minute. You can see the back load liner has done its job a bit, and under there is a decent spare. It's a Goodyear spare, it's inflated, and there should be a toolkit basically under one of these two bits underneath here. Oh, there we go, toolkit there. Now there are nice fresh carpet mats here. They've been washed and they do look pretty nice actually. They're not bad condition at all, so they can go in. And there's a rear number plate there from Vale Motors for your caravan. The baggage covers there, the split folding rear seats all fold down, and a good solid rigid feel to this car. It was obviously very well made. They still are Subarus actually at this level, legacies and things. The leather interior, there we go, 3 inertia wheel safety belts, the centre belt mounts in the roof, and they're not in bad order at all. The carpet's got some markings to them, but don't forget there's those nice fresh carpet mats to go in, and I'll just stick that in the hole, and no wonder it's in the boot. It essentially keeps falling out. Let's just see if we can get it to stay in with any integrity. Nope, that doesn't really want to stay in there. So mat pockets in the rear, and good, again, well made seats which are comfortable, and the interior doesn't actually smell too bad. It's got a little bit of a sort of dog smell about it, or horsey smell, but it's not that bad. I suggest that if you do have a very heavy aversion to dog smells or farmyard smells, then this won't be for you. But it's not that bad at all. So moving up to the front here, just a bit of detail. Someone's obviously cracked the glass on the mirror and stuck on a replacement, which is fine. The driver's seat isn't in too bad condition, and the pedal rubbers showing a little bit of wear on the brake, but nothing too bad at all. Let's just fire up for you. So this car is showing 139,959. So it's got airbags, it's got ABS brakes, that go out, the engine light goes out, and she starts up fine. It's got the cruise control there as well. The steering wheel's a leather steering wheel, which isn't too bad. There's a fair drop of fuel in here as well, and temperature gauge and all that works fine, and the power steering is one of these sort of pace sensitive ones. Centre console, heated seats. To be fair, I didn't try the heated seats because we're in the middle of summer now, but I assume they work. Front fogs, radio cassette player. I don't know if there's a CD player in here. You've seen the owner's manuals. There's a dainty little cup holder there, which basically just needs a bit of help to come out on the spring. It's never been smoked in. Oh, well, the cigarette lighter's never been used. And the clutch feels, well, it feels typically like a Legacy, to be fair. They're not the lightest of clutches, but it bites well and doesn't slip. The aircon actually works fine. I've had the aircon working and it blows nice and cold. The engine's lively and blippy. That's just the water where I've washed off the door just today. So twin airbags, all that's okay, and we got, it does say headlight wash here, or heated screen. Probably heated screen, I should imagine. Sometimes they have little heated vents in the screen. I was going to say vents, but yeah, there you go. There's little electrical connect wires that run through there, so that's heated windscreen wiper seated position. I assume it's not got a heated glass screen anywhere else. So just come on to rain. But the last thing I want to show you is underneath the bonnet, which is very impressive. I don't think I've seen a car like this before for. Well, never before actually. To be fair, when I popped the bonnet when I brought the car back, I knew it had some writing underneath here, but I didn't realise it was so comprehensive. So we haven't washed it off, it's just as it is. So I've run over the bits. We've got battery done at 109k, pollen filters changed at 91, 107, 125, air filters changed at 134, 95 and 117, brake fluid changed at 25 and 2010, platinum plugs fitted, and remote batteries changed, antifreeze changed, maximum level on the coolant, oil there, and hand up fitted at 100,000 miles at the 11th of the 9th 08. So very comprehensive there really in terms of what's been written around the engine. Let's see if I can see anything else, but it's pretty good to see that, to be fair. It's obviously been well looked after, and you've seen that with the service history. So that's not going to be for everyone, but if you're interested in a four-wheel drive car to drag your caravan around for the summer, the remainder of the summer, or what summer we're having, we're in July the 3rd now. So I'll leave you with that. Thanks very much for watching, and we'll speak to you soon. Bye-bye.
Thank you.